Good morning, YouTube. This video is going to be a life update, channel update video, explain to you guys what's going on with me, what's going on in my life, and what's going on with my channel. That was redundant, wasn't it? This is going to be an unedited, raw video. Talking head. No fish will be caught in this video. Unless something bizarre happens, I see one in the water and jump in and grab him, which I'm known to do. Well, actually, I'm not, but it'd be cool if I was. The Redbeard the Fish Wrangler. Dude, that's what I'm gonna name the channel. I'm gonna change the name of the channel, Redbeard the Fish Angler. Okay, y'all. I'm on my new dock. Look how big my dock is. Huge. It's my dock. I'm the only one who's allowed to be on this dock. I own it. I wish. I don't own it. We just moved, guys. I was in Navarre, Florida. Now I'm in Gulf Breeze, Florida. So I only moved about 15 minutes down the road, but saving almost $1,000 a month on rent, $800. We got approved for a loan to buy a house. Interest rates are horrible, and I feel like houses are way too high right now. You could talk to 100 real estate agents, and they're all going to tell you something different. You know, nobody knows if. Let me sit down for a minute. Let me sit down here. Nobody knows, like, if the market's going to go up, if it's going to go down, or whatever. But regardless, my interest rates are really horrible right now, specifically for me. That's because I'm self-employed. I'm self-employed, so I take advantage of every tax write-off that I can. So I don't report much income. Therefore, I have to use what's called a bank statement loan. And yeah, my interest rate was like 10%. I did the math on that, and we were looking at a home. It was a $300,000 loan. I was going to put down $60,000, which is 20%, so that I didn't have to pay that stupid insurance thing that you got to pay on a loan if you don't put down 20%. Sorry if you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm just going to rant and tell you what's going on in my life anyways. If you care, if you stick around and watch the video, I appreciate it. If not, well, I still appreciate you anyways, just not as much as the other guys. But anyways, yeah, man, 20% down, $300,000 loan. I should have worn my sunglasses. Let me face this way. There we go. That's better. 20% down on a $300,000 loan. And so really, I'm only borrowing $240,000. They won't give me 15-year term. I'm only a 30-year term is the only option. It's going to come out to right at $1 million at 10% interest over 30 years. I'd pay $1 million. That's more than 3 times. That's exactly. It was like right at 4 times what I was borrowing. So I'm gonna pay $1 million for a $300,000 house. If you guys know me, you know that I am very budget tight. I'm very frugal, as frugal as possible, except when it comes to fish and stuff. I get, you know what I'm saying? I get a little crazy. I'll sleep on a cot, or I'll sleep in the back seat of my Jeep before I'll pay $200 a night at a hotel. I'll eat rice and beans, but when it comes to fish and stuff, I got the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? We all have our vice, right? Fish and stuff is mine. But yeah, ain't no way I'm doing that. That's a stupid decision. I did not get to where I am today by making stupid decisions like that. So we're renting again. I thought this was going to be my year. But regardless of whether the housing market goes up or whether the housing market goes down, neither here nor there to me, because ultimately at the end of the day, the interest is what screws you. So I'm going to pay cash. Now I don't have enough cash yet. I'm thinking that we're going to buy next year in cash, and we're going to find something. I mean, who knows? Something might blow up from this year. I might become a millionaire by the end of the year, but I'm shooting to pay like $150K cash for like a small condo or something like that. Or maybe at that point we'll have a huge lump sum in the bank, and we can take a nasty interest rate and then pay the house off within a couple years. You know what I mean? Something like that. But right now, it just makes sense to rent. Now, I'm sorry, I know this has nothing to do with fishing, but at least you guys get to see the water. Again, life update, channel update. So that's going on with my life. So we rented a house over here in this neighborhood in Gulf Breeze. I'm saving $800 exactly a month. $750 a month actually is exactly what we're saving from our last place. That's $7,500 plus $1,500, $8,500 a year, right? Math is hard. Yeah, I think almost 10 grand a year. And spit on myself there. And it's in an HOA, which is nice because they keep all the trash out. My last neighborhood, my house was amazing. There's not an HOA, and there's a lot of crackheads running around. No offense to the crackheads out there watching this video, but I love you. I don't want to live next to you. Sorry about you. But yeah, but included in the HOA, you're supposed to only people who are in this neighborhood in the HOA are allowed to be on this dock. Now I'm sure that other people come out here. It's kind of public, kind of not. But I haven't seen any trash out here or anything. It's everybody that I met so far is real clean and friendly. If you guys know me, know anything about me, I moved here from Southeast Missouri. I grew up around nothing but crackheads, meth addicts, and trash. Sorry, but that's what Southeast Missouri is. And can't nobody on here argue with me about that. That's what it is. And so that's why I moved to Florida, to get away from that crap. I'm different than that. I grew up in it, and I didn't want to be it. I knew I had to get away from it. So that's what I came here to do. And so yeah, I don't want to live next to it. Now, damn sure I don't want to live next to it if I'm paying $2,500 a month rent. So, the house was great. Beautiful, big, nice house, but there's just crackheads everywhere. It's ridiculous. Walking up and down the street, spray painting. There's a little dock down there on the water too. And there's just like, it's like they take trash cans down there and just sling trash everywhere and spray paint the trees, spray paint the sand. It's like, I don't want my girlfriend walking the dog down there by herself or at all. It's just, you're paying that much money a month. You don't want to live, shouldn't have to deal with that crap. So, anyway, so we're saving a lot of money. The house isn't as nice. It's not as big. It's older, but it's in a great location. Like literally it took me like 1 minute to drive here to this dock. And so there's a little bridge over there that you can throw your cast net from. I saw some finger mullet there this morning. Pretty excited about that. And there's blue crab everywhere too. The water right here is like maybe like 6 inches deep or less. It's really shallow, like from the sand all the way to the end of the dock here. I don't know how far you had to go out for it to get any deeper than that. I haven't seen any life yet, but it's like, is it March yet? I don't even know what day it is. Good grief. It's not even March yet. It's like February 22nd, I think, something like that. So, I'm sure once summertime hits, should be a great place to catch crab, mullet, pinfish, things like that to, bait. I got a whole little bait shop right here in my backyard, basically. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. There's actually fishing poles, not fishing poles, but rod holders, PVC rod holders on the end of the dock. Pretty cool. I don't know how good the fishing is right here, but there looks like there's some thick grass out there. I haven't actually fished this area. I've fished areas close to here that are really good. So we're gonna have to check it out. We'll have to check it out. But okay, there's my brief life update that apparently has taken 9 minutes. So again, talking head video. I'm not trying to go viral with this one. I'm just trying to let you guys who are loyal followers of mine, who watch my videos and are interested and care about what the hell's going on with me. This video is for you guys. So I'm not trying to edit it and be all fancy on this one. But so that's my life update. Here's the channel update. Explain to you guys what's going on with the channel. Obviously my beard is 10 times longer and my hair is 10 times longer than all my current videos. That's because those videos are like 5-6 years old. I restarted my channel. If you want to know why, if you go to my Redbeard's old channel is what I renamed my old channel. And I got a video there explaining why. It's called My Last Video or something like that. And so yeah, so I'm uploading all my old content on this video. I'm trying to do like one video a day, which I'm like, we're still moving. So like the last few days I haven't been able to make one because my computer's in a box. But you know, once I get caught up on current content, which is probably gonna take me like another month. I had like 50 videos. I was doing like one a day. If we get moved in and get settled and I get to fishing again and actually get to where I can actually record and make new content, I'm probably gonna do like 2 a day just so I can get caught up and then start uploading my current content for you guys. So I really appreciate you guys watching all those old videos. I did not know the YouTube algorithm back then. I didn't make good thumbnails. I didn't make good titles. So those videos, it's actually like not the best content. I'll be honest, it's not my best work, but it was like when I was first learning fishing. It was like 6 years ago. I was first learning saltwater fishing, and I caught some really cool stuff: tarpon, big king mackerels, some big bull redfish, you know. And it's cool to go back and watch myself because I see like me experiencing that all for the first time. And so it's not like, hey, I'm a professional fisherman, I'll catch fish. It's like you're watching the journey of me catching fish and learning catch. Like my first king mackerel, my first redfish, my first tarpon, my first everything is on that channel, or is in these videos. So it's really cool, man, to just see how I've progressed. And it's cool for me to have, like, dude, there's a stingray. There's life. Guys, there's life right there. I don't know if you can see it. Stingray. It's just a baby stingray. I know it's just a baby stingray. It's not a big deal, but there's life. It's the first life that I've seen. Sweet. Anyway, like I said, guys, talking head video. I'm just rambling, just trying to explain to you guys what's going on in one take. I'm not editing this. I'm not gonna redo it either. YOLO. But yeah, man, I want to upload all those videos, if nothing else, just for the memories. I want all my fishing videos that I've ever done to be on one channel. But I should be caught up on current content within, like, I don't know, the next 20 to 30 days. I'll make sure of it. And so once that's done, guys, I'm going full-time fishing. I'm going to try to be, not going to try to be, I'm going to, my goal, my life goal, and has been for 6 years, is to build a successful YouTube channel based around fishing. I tried to do it when we lived here 5, 6 years, whatever it was. I say 5 years, 6 years, hell, I don't know. 2017. It's 2023 now. We lived here for like a year and a half or something. We had to move. We didn't have to move, but it was the right decision at the time. I was working for AT&T. I wasn't making a lot of money. I felt like it was a lot of money. On paper, it was $100,000, but it was commission-based. And it was like 80 to 100, depending. But after taxes and, Jesus, I was getting ripped, dude. I was bringing home like, well, on paper, I was making almost $100,000 a year, but I could tell you that I was bringing home about $4,000 a month. So you do the math. Where was that other $50,000 going? Taxes, insurance, man, it was ridiculous. And I spent a lot of money on gas too, because for like 6 months I had like an hour-and-a-half commute one way. So you do the math on that. I mean, it was just ridiculous. And we were living in Destin at the time in an apartment, and between rent and I had a little garage, we were paying like $2,000 a month in just rent for a little bit, like 700 square foot apartment in Destin. So I got an offer to transfer to Arkansas to take over a store there, or to be, actually assistant manager at that time. I wound up taking over a store, and maybe I'll do more live updates later, because if I go too into detail, this video is going to be 5 hours long. But they gave me $5,000 to move, like a moving bone. I don't know. That's what AT&T get. I don't know what they do now, but that's what they gave you back then. Whenever they gave you an offer, you accepted it to move on, and if you're in a management position, they give you $5,000 to move. So that helped me pay off my lease, because I had to cancel my lease early, but I paid that off. And so I moved to Arkansas, got a big pay raise, and went from like $2,000 a month in a little 700 square foot apartment to $900 a month, and had like a 1,500 square foot apartment. It was way nicer than what I was living in, way bigger, for less than half of what I was paying, and I got a pay raise. So it's like, we were like, me and Amber, we've been together for, I don't know, 7 years now, 8 years now. It's a long time. Okay. And we were like barely making it, dude. We were barely making it, you know, and I was making good money, like what I used to think, which is ridiculous. Almost $100,000 a year. That sounds like a lot of money, or at least it used to. It's not. But you know, I was doing my best, dude. I was working like 60 hours a week, and that's all I was making. And you know, working like 60 hours a week, overtime, as much overtime as I could, plus that commute. Like, I literally didn't sleep. I just like worked and slept just enough to stay somewhat sane, and I was still barely getting by. So I had no choice. Like, that was the right decision at that time. I had to give up on my dream of running a successful YouTube channel, fishing channel, which, hell, I only had like maybe like one day a week to even go fish and try to make videos. And you know, when the hell was I supposed to do laundry? When was I supposed to meal prep for the week? When was I supposed to, like, you know, take care of things around the house? Like, dude, when was I supposed to spend time with my girlfriend, my dog? I didn't have time. I guess you guys, what I'm trying to say is, like, I didn't have a choice, dude. I mean, what was I supposed to do? That was the obvious right choice. Man, that stingray's still hanging out. Y'all can't see him probably, but anyway, that was obviously the best decision at that time. So that's why we had to move. So I spent the next 5-6 years trying to get back to Florida because I loved it here. I loved it here, man. This video is gonna be long as hell. I don't care. I want to make this video anyways. I don't care if anybody watches it. I know a lot of people don't have a long attention span, so I know a lot of people aren't going to watch this, but I'm going to just puke it all out anyways for those of you who care, and also for myself, because like, I just want to like tell my story. I want to tell my story, dude. All you guys see is this dude with a red beard on a kayak catching tuna, and you think I'm cool, man. I'm not that cool, but that's about all you guys know about me. I want you guys to know that I keep spitting on my beard. I want you guys to know, like, what's going on with me behind the scenes. I want to talk about it, like, get it out, you know. It feels good to like tell people. So yeah, dude, I was miserable when we left Florida because I loved it here. Absolutely loved it here. And my shoulders getting tired holding my phone. Hold it like this. I was miserable, dude. I was only planning on making like a 30-second short coming down here, and here I am telling you guys my life story. I was miserable, man. I wanted to make it back to Florida. So like that was like my life goal at that point. As soon as I moved to Arkansas, like, I was gonna work my way up in the company at AT&T, give it my all. I ate Adderall, guys. I was addicted to Adderall. That'll be another video. Horrible. I'd stay up 2-3 days straight, no sleep. I was like borderline insane. Many times I was full-blown insane. I'm pretty sure I probably overdosed several times. I don't know how I didn't die. I got all the way down to 170 pounds. Everybody that knew me before, that saw me, was like asking me if I had cancer. I used to be a big muscled up dude. You know, I got a little bit going on now, but I used to be pretty jacked. Lived in the gym, you know, 1 to 2 hours a day lifting weights. I was like 215, had abs, had muscles growing out of my butt cheeks. I was a big healthy dude. I lost all my muscle. I just looked sick. You could see it in my eyes. My face was sunk in. But I did that. I got hooked on Adderall because it allowed me to work. Like, literally, I would stay awake for 72 hours straight, 3 days straight, working the whole time. I wasn't addicted to it because it got me high. I was addicted to it because it allowed me to function at the ultimate level. It allowed me to be productive significantly longer than a normal person should be. I literally would go 3 days straight, high on Adderall, non-stop, without stopping, working at like a high level. Like, you know, when you're like, normally you go out through your day and you're tired, you got to do stuff that you don't really feel like doing. And so like you procrastinate, you sit down and eat something, then you go back and work on it a little bit more, and then then you'll get on Facebook and jack around, then you go back and work a little bit more, and hell, you might have an 8-hour work day and get 3 hours of work done. Now, high on Adderall, whatever you're focusing on, what I'm focused on, dude, I full blown, balls to the wall, hardcore, don't take a break, don't skip a beat, don't stop to eat food. When I'm on Adderall, that's how I got down to 170 pounds. I didn't eat, dude. I'd like make myself eat like once or twice, like every couple of days. And I'm going like 3 days straight, no sleep. So I was burning all kinds of calories, and my body was burning all the fuel that it had to like keep going. And I wasn't replenishing it with food. So I looked sick. I wasn't getting any sleep. I wasn't eating food. I wasn't working out. And, but I did all that so that I could be successful financially. So I could get out of the situation of not having enough money in the bank to do what the hell I wanted to do. Not like, I don't want to live a luxurious lifestyle. I don't need Lamborghinis and mansions. I just want to live on the water and fish, dude. I don't give a shit if I live in a garage. I don't care if I live in a shed or a camper or I don't care. Obviously, I'd love to have a nice house, but like that's not what's important to me. You want to? I'll tell you what's important to me. You want me to tell you what's important to me? Look at this, dude. Look how beautiful this is. You don't have this in Missouri. You don't have this anywhere. Except for Florida, that I know of. Maybe in other countries. But I love this place, dude. This is peace for me. This is happy. This is happiness for me. I love this. And when I lost it, it about killed me. So I about killed myself to get ahead in life financially. And that's what I did. And here's another short version of a story that I'll have to make another video about if you guys care. But I got fired from AT&T in, was it 2023? I guess it was like 2020. Whenever COVID hit, it was like 3 months after COVID hit, I lost my cool. AT&T handled COVID like a bunch of idiots. AT&T is a very corrupt company. Extremely corrupt, and they handled everything like crap, and I lost my temper. Blew up on somebody at work. They called HR, and I got fired. And that's okay. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. I was so relieved when I got the phone call that said, "Mike, you're terminated." I was like, dude, thank God. I swear to God, it was the biggest relief. I was so relieved. I was so relieved, guys. I was so relieved. I cannot express or explain to you like the feeling in my heart right now when I tell you. Whenever I got that phone call, dude, I was like, I'm free. Thank God I'm free. I can do what I want. Started my own business online. Another long story for another video. Instant success. I don't know if I got lucky or I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. So, you know, if you're consistent and you try enough things, eventually something's going to work. And god dang, man, it blew up. It blew up, and we made a fortune. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I made an absolute fortune. The first 2 years, the business is still going strong. We're not making nearly as much as what we were. Business is still going strong, but it exploded. We put a lot of money back in savings. I could live off of our savings for a very long time. And we're still making good money anyway. But I got the business running on autopilot, so I don't have to do much. I still have to work on it, but long story short, not much. I pay other people to run it for me now. And so I am now in a situation where I have money in the bank. My expenses are very low. I have zero debt. And I'm back in Florida. And I have all the time in the world now to do what I want, which is build my fishing YouTube channel. So, I just gave you guys, I know this video is long, it's 25 minutes, but I just gave you guys the briefest version as I possibly could of everything that's gone on with me. And where I'm at, how I got here, and what I'm doing, and what my goals are. So there are other people walking out to the dock, so that's going to force me to go ahead and cut my story short, because I don't want to, talk about this stuff in front of strangers in person. I guess I'm talking about strangers on YouTube, but there you go, guys. I think I'm pretty much finished. Anyways, if you guys actually watch this to the end, leave me a comment. Say nice pink Guy Harvey shirt. Nice pink Guy Harvey shirt. Leave me a comment that says that, so I actually know if any of you guys actually watched it this far. But other than that, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for caring about what I'm talking about. Thank you for caring. But if you watch this far, you obviously care about me and my journey and what I got going on in life. So I really, really do appreciate you. And yeah, obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you can keep watching my journey and see if I can make this happen, man. I think I can. I have zero doubts about it. I know I can. I know I will. You put enough time, effort, hard work into something, you're fully dedicated to it, you can't fail. You can't fail. And I'm not going to fail. I'm going to make this happen. This is going to be my year. Promise. This will be the year that I make it happen. Not because I'm lucky, but because I'm going to put in the work. So, love you guys. Thank you. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys. I'll tell you that my next videos are going to be my old uploads, but I'll see you guys soon in current content. I don't know how to end this video. I just want to thank you guys for watching if you really made it this far. I really appreciate it. Feels good getting all this off my chest. I'm going to hit the end button, so I'll shut the heck up. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Later.